Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep and welcome back to the Butcher Circus. So, today we are going to be doing the final episode. We're going to be doing the final episode of the best of 10 against Mr.D. So, there could be potentially 2 matches left or 3 matches left. Whatever happens, we are going to go for it. So, first things first, the occultist doesn't have a poll, but we do. Okay, so we are playing Shep's Stress but Occultist. We haven't played this before today, or, in this best of 10. So I just decided to, you know what, let's give it a try. It should be pretty good, and the cult is just a lot of fun to play with. I kind of felt like he was the MVP of the last match, that's why his name is the MVP, it's always been that way. And I just thought that the team kind of just let him down, like the doggy died too fast, the man-at-arms was useless, the abomination did good, but oh well. Actually a move back with the Arbals, would you believe that? Of all plays, I am quite surprised. And I think in response to that, I could either command first, or I could bolster first. And I think I'm gonna bolster first, because I might miss the Reign of Sorrows. I am not likely to miss, but I don't have the greatest chances to hit Reign of Sorrows, but I do want my dodge and I do want my minus stress, so I think bolster first is just gonna be wonderful. Because Mr.D doesn't have a flagellant and doesn't have a man-at-arms, so he really doesn't have a lot of ways of dealing with stress. So considering the team he has here, I think he was expecting me to play damage, because I just played stress, but I might have tricked him, because, I mean, there's Crusader with Block of Light and Pitfighter's Helm, there's a full tank Arbalist, with Block of Light, she's gonna have 60 prot. There's an occultist with both heals, not one heal, both heals for some unknown reason. And now we're just gonna move forward here, and there's probably gonna be a tentacles, which is annoying. But after that, we are just gonna slam probably the abomination, because getting him to the back would be pretty fun, and disrupting the occultist would be even funnier. Or I could disrupt the Crusader. Both are reasonable, but I think getting the push on the abomination would feel a lot better, so I'm gonna go for it. Sadly we don't get it, but now there's gonna be a Zealous. There isn't any extra accuracy, so it might miss. Oh, it misses the flagellant of all characters, and now we get to just de-transform and go for a beast spell. So not a confirmed hit chance on that occultist, but it's still pretty high accuracy, and after that we're definitely gonna drop a command and see how we go. So we're gonna drop that, hopefully Blight. We get one Blight, not the other, that's okay, I guess. I would have loved to get the Blight, that would have meant the abomination would be at essentially like 10 HP after that, but I only have one problem here, is that he has 2 Abyssal Artilleries on me, and I'm only gonna have 1. Please no crits. Okay, no crits, but right now we're gonna drop this command, and we're gonna have some very nice accuracy and some very nice damage. So, let's address the elephant in the room. Flagellant, Content of Absolution, Bolster buff. The only things that can deal with him are either the direct damage from the Arbalist, which... come on, that's really not going to deal with him. Either the Occultist, with using Weakening Curse, the Abomination Horror, which isn't going to last forever, and the Crusader's Zealous Accusation, which is a decent way of dealing with him, but it's not great. So even if he did get the debuff on my Occultist there, which is unlikely, it wouldn't matter all that much, because I'm still applying most of my stress through actually the Horror, so I really wouldn't care all that much. I think my play here might actually be to go for a pull. That crit is wonderful, because the 2 characters I have to focus on are the Occultist and Crusader, because if I do, like, these 2 can't do jack anything against my Flagellant. Like, what are you gonna do with the Abomination? You're gonna stun me for 5 damage, 50-50 chance of getting the stun, and heal my stress? Nah, you can't do that. Arbos is doing like 3 damage with the bowl, like, I just don't care. So as long as I take these 2 characters out, I'll be winning the match. So I get a Repulse there for 8, pretty high damage on the Repulse, but we do get stunned out of it, so yeah, it could have been better. Right now I could go Punish here, 90% hit chance, or I could go Reign of Sorrows. Let's see, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, and we hit it. We are dropping that Occultist down to this store, and yeah, that Occultist is not feeling great. He is really not feeling great. There is no more, whoa, 13 and 11. There is no more a Repulse right there, so that Crusader is definitely gonna hit. Those had to be max rolls, like literal max rolls, both of them. Because I've never seen a Crusader do that much damage with just a Rate of Execution. So I have plus healing skills, which means I can heal the Abomination. Have I transformed twice? No, I haven't. I need to keep him alive. I have 12 HP. which means I can redeem. And redeems before exsanguinates, and as long as the Flagellant can keep his other characters alive, he is chilling. I would rather have my Occultist action to go Noodles rather than my Flagellant action to go Reign of Sorrows, even though both are great. Because this one, like, the heal could have been 0, as we saw, like, not the last match yesterday, but like 2 matches ago or something. I just rolled for 0, and that's really that was really bad for us. But with the redeem, you're always gonna get a confirmed heal, and that's great. So right now, decisions, right? Decisions. I could even guard here, honestly, if I'm crazy, but I don't need to be that crazy because I'm just gonna transform in a little bit. I'm gonna be dazed. Who goes first? Yeah, I do, right? Yeah, I go first. So yeah, I'll be fine. Do I command or do I bellow? I think I'm gonna bellow here, just for the damage debuffs and for the extra bit of stress. I think it's an okay move here. So you can see that while I'm doing a lot of stress, the amount of stress I'm applying isn't quite like 4 afflictions, because I don't have a doggy for Hounsari. I have an occultist for disruption, and occultist plus abomination equals a lot of disruption and a lot of horror, but even then it's not great. So the enemy occultist is forced to heal himself. That's really not doing too much for him. And now I can just go for the noodles. I get a crit out of it too, which is just amazing. And that abomination is not feeling too good at all. Yeah, he still has his actions, so it's not like it's the end of the world. But yeah, there's going to be another of those suppressing fires. Does it suppress me? It does, actually, surprisingly. I have 70% debuff res, and he doesn't have a single ability for that. But oh well. I am selfish, which has a pass chance. I would hate to see that. I think right now I'm gonna get slammed to position 4 on the A-bomb. Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. Definitely does enough damage, gets a crit out of it too. And right now I could either respond with a heal, or I could respond with a transformation and essentially me dying. Which one looks better? Do I heal or do I transform and die? Well, I think healing is okay here. I mean, I might get Holy Lanced, but at least I won't drop down to this door, and Holy Lance might not do enough damage. It probably will, but it might not. I think that's a mistake. I think he could have gone for Holy Lance first and then gone on a death blow with a suppressing fire, but yeah, whatever you want to do. My occultist is gonna go afflicted right now. Paranoid, that's 50 dodge. That's not the worst affliction to get for us. And in response to that, what do we do with these characters here? What do we do? Paranoid, please don't, please don't. Okay, thank you. We're gonna go for this noodle, so that's gonna be the Arbalist almost afflicted, and a lot of stress on the Crusader. So finally we have put him in a position where we can actually deal stress to him, and that's great. Because remember, once again, once these 2 characters are out of the equation, the Flagellant can win this match on his own. That's literally all that matters. Once you have a Flagellant, you know that you have this advantage over stress teams. And if you have an advantage, you take it. So a lot of wasted stress right there. Not the end of the world. There wasn't like an immense amount of wasted stress. There wasn't like 20 plus, it was just like 10 or something. So it's not too bad. Be smart. We get a dodge because of the Paranoid. Paranoid is a buff right here. Yeah, it is indeed a buff. And now we're gonna go for this Bellow. So Bellow is gonna cause 2 afflictions and extra stress on everyone. That's great. And oh, the Man-at-Arms goes afflicted too. Give me masochistic. I think I'm fine with masochistic. Yeah, that would probably be the best thing. I don't want to go paranoid because I've been having a bad experience with paranoid Man-at-Arms recently. Like, they play like absolute monkeys, and I get masochistic, you know. Ask and you shall receive, Shepherd Boy. We do get a masochistic, which means that the only bad act-outs we can do is like mark ourselves, like hit ourselves for 3, and I mean, like, who cares right now, or move forward, which moving forward would be a little bit more annoying, but still not the end of the world. A little bit extra stress with that occultist. Goes for a weakening curse on my occultist. A little bit surprising. If I were my opponent right there, I would have gone Holy Lance into Weakening Curse and kill either of the backliners. Probably the Abomination, because he hasn't transformed yet. Like, that's what I would have done. But it looks like my opponent has different plans. I'm gonna go for this Punish right here. Give me a crit. Come on, Flashlight, you have to crit. But we still do a lot of stress with it. We still do 20 and act outs, right? Yeah, a little bit from the act outs. Some extra stress on the Crusader feels nice too, but I mean, the Holy Lance right now doesn't kill my Abomination. Like, huge misplay by Mr.D. Not to go Holy Lance into Weakening Curse on the A-Bomb. Like, he would be dead. Holy Lance probably does enough damage. I mean, with 2 battle debuffs. He could have done it at the start of the round, by the way. But if he did, maybe I would have gone guard, but actually I can't go guard, there's a can't be guarded debuff. Yeah, it's just weird play. Weird play. That's even weirder. That is even weirder. I guess now he has the damage to go Holy Lance, but I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It's just very weird plays right now. I think I don't have to get the second transformation off immediately. I can just click my occultist here, have a heart attack, but who cares? And I could heal myself for 0, or I could heal myself for my entire health bar, or I could go noodles on the Crusader and make sure that he gets afflicted and we kind of just push him out of the match. Again, kill the Crusader and you win the match. That's really what matters. The occultist is almost dead. It's only gonna take like 1 more punish, maybe 2. Or maybe a punish and a bellow, and he's gone, so that's nice. And my occultist is definitely gone here. Yeah, he's so doomed. Yeah, the occultist is so doomed. A little bit extra stress, we take it. There's going to be a heart attack right there, but we don't mind. We're going to click the abomination. If there's a pass right now, no pass. No pass, but right now we're going to transform and just move forward. So both my backliners are dead. I'm gonna 8 stress. I'm gonna almost die right there on the spot, but I live, just barely. But yeah, they're both dead, and the man-at-arms is not too useful, but at least all the enemy characters are pretty much down. Like, the occultist is out of the match, the abomination isn't feeling too good, he's already transformed twice, he's at 160 stress. The Arbalist is in a rough spot too, because she has a lot of horror on her right now. The occultist, I mean, the flagellant's about to go afflicted. That's gonna be a death's door for sure, and as much as I want to go command right now, I have to go bellow, because if I don't, I just waste so much stress on that freaking Crusader, and I cannot allow that. Please, 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 hit. Okay. Good. I could not allow that Crusader to just save himself from like 20 stress right there. Like, that would have been the end of the match, I think. So he goes masochistic, no chance of going virtuous, because no Sacred Blade, so there's that. I don't think you should run Sacred Blade on the stress team, because I mean, you could run it on this stress team because you don't have bellow, but in other stress teams, like if you're going for stuns and bellow debuffs, there's just going to be a flare and it clears all that away. So who cares really? I could go for another punish. Oh, unnecessary. The occultist is dead already. I just need to go for this and take a little bit of stress, but now the A-bomb is dead unless the Arbalist heals him. The Arbalist is about to have a heart attack. I think she's gonna have one. Yeah, the extra stress, they're falling like dominoes. There is justice in this field. Oh, the extra stress going wild everywhere. And just these two characters, like 2v4 like crazy. Like, Man-at-Arms has minus 50% stress taken, so he is chilling right now. And I don't even need to go command anymore, because Crusader went masochistic, so he had 0 dodge. So I get to just drop a bell right now, and my flagellant isn't even afflicted. So unless you heal with the Crusader, the Arbalist is dead, and if you heal the Crusader, you're taking stress, you're gonna take a punish. The Arbalist might say no because she's paranoid. Yeah, there's just a lot of things that are going really poorly for Mr.D. So this was kind of a matchup difference. You know, having a flagellant against a team like this, it's just tough. And I think that was an act out Zealous, or was it? I think it was an act out move forward and then a Zealous. But yeah, that's just it really isn't gonna save you. The flagellant is gonna get afflicted, but it's far too late. Yeah, Rapturous doesn't even do all that much. That is too bad for us. I get to just go for Punish, the Arbalist is gone, and even if you can kill this Man-at-Arms and take another character away from me, there's no way you can take out this Flagellant. And yeah, there's gonna be enough horror over there, so the Crusader is just absolutely gone. We're gonna drop another Punish, or actually... Rain of Sorrows on the corpses for the W. Not even close, baby. And there goes the Crusader. So that's going to be 4-3 and match point for Shepherd Doggy. If I win the next match, I take the best of 10. If I lose the next match, it's going to go 4-4 and I'll have to play again. So as long as I win one of the next 2 matches, I will be fine and take this best of 10. So let's get straight into it. Alright, and here we go. On to match point for Shepherd Doggy. So if I take this match, I am going to take this best of 10, and it looks like Mr.D is playing his own Mark team, right? So it's the Flagellant with the Sulfur and the Doggy Mark team with a lot of dodge on that, so that's gonna be rough to deal with. But yeah, I am playing the Silex Special, so it's an amazing team, like really nasty and difficult to deal with, but we'll manage, we're gonna make it work. I think first things first, I'm actually gonna go for a little bit of a weird one. I'm gonna push this Flash one to the back, because I don't want him being up here, and I don't want him going south or on whatever mark I do. Like, that just wouldn't be fun. So I'm just gonna push him to the back, put him where he doesn't want to be, and react from there. So I will not have a mark for this round, but it's okay. There's going to be a guard dog on the bounty hunter. He really doesn't want that bounty hunter to get focused down, but we have other things we can do. Well, my Crusader doesn't have other things he can do. My Vessel doesn't really have that good of a stun chance. Not at all. But let's see. Well, she has an amazing stun chance, but the hit chance is what actually concerns me. There's plus 15 dodge on that, so I'm just going to go for the stun on the flash. That's a 95% chance of getting the stun, so we just take it. And I might already be regretting my decision. Maybe going for a pull on the Arbles, like just going for the simple thing would have been better. Maybe. I still think this is a reasonable play right now. Because I'm going to have a sniper shot to drop on whoever I want. I'm going to go first every single round. And I really don't mind. I'm going to get marked for death here. And I think I might just flare it. Yeah, I think I might just flare the mark for death debuff, so we're just gonna do that and see where that takes us. So the Crusader is unfortunately gonna have to act before the flashlight, and sadly I don't have Bulwark of Light, I have Smite instead, which is still an amazing ability, as we might see it later coming in super clutch, or we might not. It's gonna be a sniper shot, gets almost a max roll out of it, half my HP literally, but at least it's not a crit. We're gonna go for a stunning blow, and that's kind of the problem with you know, dealing with the doggy with all that dodge, is that, well, he's gonna dodge. Yeah, he does dodge a lot, doesn't he? Right now, we are gonna go for the pull this time. So let's pull that Arbles, please get the pull. 75% chance of getting the pull, and we just don't take it. Also, I forgot to mention, but 2 characters dodged my flare next round, last round. How do you dodge a flare, I ask? I've been asking this question for a very long time. No one has ever been able to answer it. What can I do? He's gonna go for the pull. He's gonna get 75. See? Yeah, there he goes. There's your 75. Yeah, this isn't going too great, but it's also not going too poorly. I could bowler right now, but that's risky for 2 reasons. First, I might push the Houndmaster. I might actually knock him out of here, and that wouldn't be too great. Other than that, I mean, I definitely probably want to pull. I think I'm just gonna go for another stun here. 53, yes, the crit, that's literally what I wanted. So why did I want to crit so badly? That means I'm gonna get plus healing skills, and that means that if I'm forced to go Divine Grace, it's actually gonna heal a really decent amount. So 11 plus 25 means that essentially the worst heal you can possibly get is like 13 or 14, and that's still a pretty big heal. There's just gonna be a move here. There could be a flare, but like I wasn't gonna shoot the mark anyway, because she resisted the pull, so there just really wasn't much I could do. I could move back right now and then heal it with Crusader's ability, but considering that you just decided to put Bounty Hunter in harm's way, I'm gonna go for... yeah, I'm gonna go for a Holy Lance, 80% hit chance, and miss it, of course. And now I can't even act with the Arbalest because I just get shot. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Oh, he could be dead right now. He could be at 0 HP if I got a crit Holy Lance. Yeah, that sucks so bloody much. Yeah, well, what can I do about it? The Arbalest is gonna go down to 0. Not the end of the world, I have a lot of ways of dealing with it. Way number 1 is going for a Divine Grace. We get a heal for 17. Respectable, very respectable. Oh crap, the mark is still there. Oh, we're gonna get shot down to 0. And yeah, that's a shot down to 0, alright. Right now we do have kind of one play going for us. Do we really? Oh, this isn't great. If I heal, there's just a Hound's Rush and then I die. Wait, I had an idea, right? Yeah, my idea was to stun the Bounty Hunter and then just survive with the Arbalest. That's my idea. Just survive, bro. That's gonna be my idea. Right now, the worst mistake you can possibly do is going Hound's Rush. Yeah, that's the worst mistake you can possibly do. I'm gonna hover over that Houndmaster so he thinks he's missing something. Yeah, I'm just gonna hover over that, so just so he thinks he's missing something. Okay, he just clicks. That's also a misplay. You should have gone Punish immediately, because right now what's going to happen is, if you went Hound's Rush, what would happen was, do you actually activate the healing? No, you don't. What would happen was I would just go finish him, and then you couldn't save the bounty hunter for next round, and I would just kill the bounty hunter next round, like no problem whatsoever. But clicking there was definitely a good play too. Move back with that, surprisingly, and 7 to 14. 7. Well, what can you do, right? Sometimes you take those, sometimes you don't take those. Thankfully, there isn't a stun, so we don't actually have to worry about getting stunned. We just have to worry about getting dropped to, you know, dying, essentially. It's a 25% chance of getting the death blow. I think you go for it. Mr.D is definitely thinking it a lot. He's either considering going for a guard on the bounty hunter or going for a 25% death blow. I mean, I would have gone for the death blow. It's a 25% chance of winning the match. I take those. You know, I just go for the 25s. Especially in a situation like this where guarding doesn't really do... I mean, it does do a good amount for you, but it doesn't save your match, per se. So now if there's a sniper shot, there's a heal, and after the heal you can't really do enough with Hound's Rush, so that's great. Hound's Rush probably won't do enough in by itself, because of the 5% protection. It does 6 to 12, with the protection it should be 5 to 11, that's... oh, that's a come hither actually. Let's see, does it work? Please don't. Of course it works. But yeah, I just have to deal with it at this point, right? Yeah. Well, I could stun and make my opponent react here, because, yeah, you definitely have to react right now with something, because if you don't, your Flagelant's gonna die by the start of next round. My Arbalest might also die soon, because there could be a Hound's Rush, and then by the start of next round to finish him. So if I do want to go finish him by the start of next round, I will also make a trade per sorts, but I think trading the Arbalest for a Flagelant is worth it. Oh, that's so clutch. That's what you get for bringing Hound's Rush. Wait, 98 accuracy, 5 dodge, 93% hit chance, and you fail it. And you fail it. Wow. That's just brutal, isn't it? Like, that's the definition of brutality right there. I mean, it isn't, but it is brutal. That is beyond brutal. Well, right now I wish I could stun the Arbalest. I can't. I have to... I'm gonna pull her. This is gonna look weird, but I'm gonna pull the Arbalest. Oh, come on! Again! 75! Come on, seriously? Why do I have to get this unlucky? I mean, not this lucky. I'm definitely not getting lucky. I'm gonna go for another stun. It's a 45% chance of getting it. Come on, give me the RNG. Oh, come on, seriously? I failed 275 pulls. Oh, come on, that's so unlucky. Like, failing that 93 there never would have mattered if I had gotten the 75% pull the first time. And not getting it this time is even more annoying. Now, of course, there's a crit. Yeah, I mean, that was obvious. It was obvious it was coming, right? I could go for another stun, or I could go for another pull, which is... just drops me to this door. I should have just gone for a finish him. It would have been confirmed pressure. I think it would have been great, but I just decided not to. And then fails. Yeah, fails. Yeah, what can I say? I'm gonna drop a ball right now. We don't even force a death door. Of course we don't even force a death door. Oh my god, what is this game about? Wow, the RNG is going pretty wild here. There still hasn't been a kill by round 5. That's when you know the Mark teams are kind of like playing a thumb war with each other. That's literally what's happening right now, and I think I'm on the losing spot, because Flagelant has his action, he has redeem. If he wants right now, you just click the Flagelant, you go redeem, both your characters are at full HP and you're chilling. You go finish him, surprisingly. Yeah, pretty surprisingly, why do you go finish him there? You lose your finisher character. Well, you still have a finisher character with the Arbalest, and you have a Flagelant that's able to hit me, for sure. But do you want to hit me with Punish? You might just die after that. I'm gonna heal with the Crusader here, I think that's the best play I have. And why is that? Well, if you want to go Sniper Shot, then you'll lose your extra death blow chance. If you want to go Punish, then you get stunned by the Vestal for enough HP and very likely stunned. It's a 75% chance of getting it. Not only that, but then there's a death blow coming, and even if the death blow doesn't come, you're gonna lose your action for round 6, and I'm still gonna go finish him, and then by the start of next round you die. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for right now. Hopefully it works. It might not. There's gonna be a guard dog on the Flagelant, so I guess he kind of realizes it or something. I'm thinking of dropping another pull on the Arbalest. believe it or not. Well, after that she bolas, and it's not that bad for my opponent. Yeah, it's really not that great of a play. I'm also thinking of finish him here, but how good is that is the question. Like, it's okay, I guess. It's not wonderful. I'm thinking of a come hitter, please crit, no crit. So, what? I failed the pull on the bounty hunter! 90% chance of getting the pull, and I fail it. Oh my god, I am beyond words right now. I am beyond words. I don't know what to say anymore. Like, that's just ridiculous. That is just beyond ridiculous. I don't heal right now, I go for this. Because that forces a stun and that forces a heal, so that's still a good play. And then I can heal next round if I want. But yeah, that's just absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't get the move right there. I am shocked. I am in literal shock right now because that's just dumb. That's really what it is. It is just dumb. There's no other play than to go for... Really? It might fail. It doesn't. It doesn't fail, but now I get the death blow on the bounty hunter, and I'm a bounty hunter up. Yeah, I think that's a fair trade, right? Yeah, the Flagel's gonna be down to their store, but he still has Exsanguinate and all that. The thing is, the Houndmaster can't do anything if he's the last character alive, so that's pretty cool. There's gonna be 40 dodge. 40 dodge, huh? Yeah, I can't wait to deal with that. I want that corpse to go away. It's gonna go away by round 11. This one's gonna go away by round 10. And right now, what's my hit chance? Yeah, it's laughable. I'm just gonna go for a heal. I'm gonna go for a preemptive heal because, honestly, what's the point of going for 33% chances? Like, I'm just not gonna do anything. I've already used my bounty hunter action, so what can I do? It's actually gonna go for a punish on the corpse, believe it or not. That's gonna be enough for it to go away too. 18% hit chance, like, I just can't justify it. I have to go for preemptive heals. Yeah, dodge doggy, guarding the flagell, just not much I can do. Please don't crit. Okay, that's not a crit, but that's still a pretty big roll. So right now, I am out of position, and we're gonna go for the third pull on the Arbol. 75% chance, going thrice. The Bounty Hunter was also a fail, so I could say that's like the fourth come hitter of the match, and it finally works. Like, I have grappling mitts. I should have been getting all the other ones too, but yeah, what can I say? Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. It's gonna be a Bola. Double move! My favorite double move. Yay. Okay, in response to that... yeah. In response to that, we move forwards. It's a dumb play, but it's what we have to do. We move forward and then we stun the Arbalist, and our damage dealer is kind of gone. And this Houndmaster is just gonna keep spamming our dog. I just really can't do anything about it because I can't hit him. I don't have any AoEs. I don't have Zealous because I feel like Smite is better. Really? Oh, move back for the Hound's Rush. Yeah. You miss out on some dodge though. If I go for this, there's gonna be an Exsanguinate, right? After Exsanguinate, there's a Daze. No, I think I still go for this crit. Yeah, that's a nice crit. Okay. Yeah, we get the stun, we get the crit, and that's cool. Actually, I called crit instead of stun, and it crit. I should do that more often. Yeah, I should definitely do that more often. So thankfully, the Flagell doesn't have Rain of Sorrows, but yes, punish, and it hurts even more than what Rain of Sorrows would. And yeah, just being unable to hit is so bloody annoying. It is so freaking annoying. Okay, I want to get rid of that stun, but I just really can't do much about it. I can go for a finish him on the Arbalist, but even after I do that, yeah, redeem. Redeem value. Like, this is just such a rough spot for me. I have to go for it. 53, I get it, thankfully. And now there's 2 stuns on the enemy team, and the Flagellant has to go for a heal. So he has to go for an Exsanguinate on someone. Please don't crit, 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 please don't crit. Okay. Because the crit would have dealt 15, and I would be at that store, which I obviously don't want to be. And right now, we are winning, because I can go Smite. Smite or Stun? Thing is, Stun gives me more damage, right? And it gets a stun too, so I might not do 18 damage, but I still think that's the best play. Of course! Oh, please crit. Oh my god! Oh, I failed the 85% stun chance, right? Oh, the justice. Oh, the justice. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. You have gotta be kidding me right now. Okay. I'm gonna go for the other stun. I get it this time. But that should have been a kill on the Flashhunt right there in the GG. But yeah, I went for the stun because I was afraid of missing the smite by like 90%. I was looking at like, you know, this does plus 60% damage versus stun, but I didn't get it. You go guard dog, I respond with stun again. So 50-50 to hit, right? We get it. Vestal, you're doing us a great favor here. You just remove 2 actions out from the enemy team. There could be a flare right now, but flare means dead flagellant, so you have to heal. But I still go first by the start next round. There's a stun, there's a daze, and that's a flagellant at death's door, and I have a 95% chance of killing him by the start next round, so... Vestal, you are so clutch. Mr.D says stuns are fun. They are fun, aren't they? I love it. Look at you, trying to pull this BS on me with freaking dodge doggy, but Vestal just wouldn't have any of it. The Tome of Fury, S tier trinket, plus 15 accuracy range skills, plus 30% stun chance. Amazing trinket, the trinket you always want, the trinket you always take. Wait, Shep, why did you click your Vestal to this store? You stun. You stun, and after you stun, you heal, because the Crusader can't do anything else. What am I gonna do? Just hit into the Houndmaster with his 62 dodge? No, I don't think so. I go for heal. He's on healing duty right now, so... Silex Special, solid team. Even when it's put up against Rapturous with Suffer and freaking Dodge Doggy and all that BS, you can still do great. You can still do great because this team just has so many tools. It's like WD, it's a lot like WD, except you have a Vestal instead of an Abomination, and of course that has pros and cons. The pros being that your stun is way more reliable, you're much more of a stunner, you can also heal other characters, which is great. The cons being that you're a Vestal, you're not an Abomination, so if you want to do a lot of damage, you can kind of forget it. That's an interesting pass. I'm gonna pass too, because that's how we play. If your opponent passes, you pass as well. I don't have that many characters to pass with, sir. I don't have that many characters to pass with. I'm gonna pass here again, but then I'm gonna go heal. Like, that's not how we roll. That's not how we roll. I only pass per pass, and I have more characters than you have, so we go heal here. I'm not about to surrender this match right now. That's not how we play it. This is a serious best of 10, and I don't want to go to round 10 if I can win here, right? Is he just gonna keep passing? I think he is. Yeah, I think he's just gonna keep passing. Well, the rules of the circus dictate that I have to keep passing too. And then I have an action here that I can actually use, so I'm gonna stun that Arbalist. Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of the rules I gave myself. Unless I'm playing against someone I really don't like, or they're playing like a scummy playstyle or something like that, I will indefinitely pass as they pass. So that wasn't a pass, and that was a surrender. So GG to Mr.D. That's gonna be 5-3 on this very honorable best of 10. I hope y'all enjoyed this best of 10. Maybe we'll be doing another one. Most likely we'll be doing another one, because these are pretty fun. Like, there's just a bunch of teams. I could be playing the same team over and over and over again, but I'm actually just playing a lot of different teams, and it feels pretty fun to do. So I hope y'all enjoyed this amazing set of matches against Mr.D or Demon, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.